Hey everyone, Taku here and I hope you're doing well. And in this video I wanted to do a short unboxing of the new Nikkor Z 180 to 600mm f5.6 6.3 VR lens. So let's get to it. This just came in the mail the other day, and to my surprise it actually came in a lot earlier than I thought. So I thought I would show you the contents of the box, what's inside, and then hopefully I'll be able to do some sample images in a later video as well. So you have your warranty card, your Nikkor Z instruction manual here, and then another box here. Here's the hood, the lens hood right there, as well as the soft cloth case for your lens should you want to use it. And finally, let's see here we have the actual lens, and that's pretty much inside the box. I've never opened this box before, so let's see what we have in terms of the lens. Here we go. Wow, so this is the lens. Pretty much at first impression, it's a good hefty size and weight. It's actually a lot lighter than I anticipated, so that's good when you're traveling around with this lens. And my main concern was the size relative to my 800, which I will have here in a moment, but it's actually not that bad. It's quite shorter than the 800, but a little longer than the 100 to 400mm, which I will have as a comparison sake as well for you. And what I like about the Nikkor 180 to 600mm is it's an internal zoom. So even if you go from 180 to 600, there is no in and out of the barrel itself, which is fantastic. It's one of the main concerns that I had with the 100 to 400, where it does extend past the length of the lens at 400. Other than that, it's a pretty standard Nikkor Z lens, with the exception of this new lens collar, the feet, which you can unscrew here and move the feet around. You can unscrew this completely to detach the feet. So in case you're not using it, you want to hand hold it all together, then you can have the lens or use the lens like that. This foot actually is a little hefty in weight as well. It probably adds a few extra grams in there, so if you want to save on the weight, you can definitely take that off and travel with the lens itself. I just wanted to show you the size comparison between the Nikon Z 100 to 400 f4.5 5.6 to the Nikkor Z 180 to 600 5.6 to 6.3, and the Nikkor 800mm f6.3. These are without the lens hood respectively, so these are actual lens heights. As you can see, there is a massive difference between the 100 to 400 and the 800, and the 180 to 600 sits nicely in between the two. And I will put the 180 to 600 on each of my camera bodies so you can see how they look like, and I'll see how it feels like in my hands. Alright, so just to show you what the 180 to 600 looks like on the Nikon Z7 II, I put it on my Z7 body here, which is exactly the same as the Z7 II. You can see here, I'm actually filming with the Z7 II, so I cannot put the lens on the body, but you can see here the body itself is pretty small, and obviously it is front heavy when you're holding it, since the body is so much lighter than the lens itself. So it's actually comfortable. You can hold it for a long period of time, provided that you do have enough strength in your left arm to keep holding the weight of the lens. Unless of course you're using a tripod, then that should not matter. So that's what it looks like right on the Nikon Z7. this is now what it looks like, the 180-600 on my Nikon Z8. And you can see the body of the Z8 is slightly larger than that of the Z7 II, and also there is a significant weight now on the back of the combination. Still, it is front heavy, so you do need to support it with your left hand, and although it still feels just as comfortable using it. And I'm just twisting the barrel here. The throw from 180 to 600 is apparently about 70 degrees, so that's very little to be able to jump straight from 180 to 600, so that's quite impressive. I just wanted to know out in the field how I guess slow I need to turn the barrel in order to move in smaller increments. So that's something that I'll want to test out a little bit. Other than that, there's your combination of your Z8 and your 180 to 600 millimeter lens. Finally, we have the Z9 and the 180 to 600 millimeter combination here. And as you may have guessed, the Z9 body has a significant weight to it. So now we are balancing out the weight of the lens with the weight of the body. It is pretty much equal. The overall weight is obviously heavier, so you do need to be able to support the lens and the body itself if you want to use it handheld for a period of time. I think it should be fine though. I've been hand holding my Z800 millimeter with the Z9, hand holding, going out birding and stuff like that, so I don't see an issue with that here. All in all, it looks pretty balanced. This lens pretty much will feel very comfortable in your hands. Keep in mind the weight of the lens itself. You do need to be able to support that with your hand if you want to hand hold it for a large period of time. So there you have it, the Z9 and the 180 to 600 millimeter combination. Okay, so a little bit more detail on the lens itself here. Let's take a closer look here. On the end here we have your autofocus and manual focusing switch, as well as your focus delimiter switch, which goes to full focus range to 6 meters to infinity focal range, all depending on what it is that you want to do. Then you have the lens foot adapter ring there where you can unscrew it and take it off if you so need. Moving on here, we have your focusing ring here, which is neatly knurled so you can feel it without looking at it. And then right here we have your focusing from 180 degrees to 600, all in a short 60 or 70 degree throw, which is quite narrow considering the distance you're going to, and that's pretty handy there. And as well right here we have your lens focusing button, which you can pre-program inside your Nikon Z cameras. That's pretty much it. The end here has a diameter of 95 millimeters, so if you were to use a neutral density filter or a CP filter of any kind, you will need a 95 millimeter lens or filter for that. So that is pretty much it. Now that's pretty much it for the unboxing and first impressions of the 180 to 600 millimeter f5.6 to 6.3 Z lens. I hope to take this out in the next couple of days and weeks ahead, and I hope to make another video of my first impressions using this lens. So thanks for watching my video. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.